Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Finding Joy in Your Vestibular Journey. Today, we have a very special guest. We're so excited. We have Andrea here with us today. Andrea is the Vice President of Sales at Avulux, the company behind the world's only clinically proven lens for people with migraine and light sensitivity. So welcome, Andrea. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Welcome.
Perfect. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Can you start by telling us, Andrea, a little bit about how you joined Avulux?
Sure. So joining Avulux, it was really personal for me. I wanted to be a part of a company that was innovating to help people. So it really was a natural fit. And I'm actually part of the original Avulux team.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, it's been a great journey so far.
Do you want to share a little bit about your background briefly?
Yeah, sure. So I actually started I've been working in sales my entire career. I really started out I worked for 10 years in clothing sales. So I was doing custom clothing, which was really fun. I enjoyed it a ton. I met some great people, made some great connections. But, I was really, after 10 years of doing that, I was really looking for something more. And I knew I wanted to be in the medical space. I wanted to be working for a company that was helping people, that was really doing something that made a difference. So that's when I started looking more into the healthcare space, and I came across Avulux, and it was, just the perfect opportunity. It was a young company. It was somewhere where I could really join and help to build the company and build the brand and really get a product that was truly helping people out there into the market. So really, I guess that's pretty much sums up how I got to where I am today.
Very
That's
cool.
great. Yes. And what are, for the viewers out there, what are Avulux migraine and sensitivity lenses?
Sure. So Avulux migraine and light sensitivity lenses, they're the only clinically proven lenses for people living with migraine and light sensitivity. So more than 80% of people with migraine experience light sensitivity during a migraine attack, and light has also been shown to trigger and worsen migraine attacks. So the Avulux lenses work by selectively filtering the wavelengths of light that have been shown to be harmful for people with migraine, and they do this without distorting the wearer's color perception. So the Avulux team, they spent more than 8 years of research and development to arrive at the patented lens that we have available today. And our real world experience shows that about 90% of people wearing Avulux lenses find success and are able to get through their days while wearing the lenses.
Thank you. What is photophobia and how does that play into the migraine glasses?
Yeah, so photophobia is another word for light sensitivity, but in photophobia's most literal term, it means fear of light. So it's not really used to describe someone who's actually afraid of light, but rather used to describe someone who experiences light intolerance or feels pain when they are exposed to light. So photophobia is generally going to be caused by ophthalmic, so conditions of the eye, and neurological conditions, but it can also be caused by some medications, which is very interesting. And one of the leading neurological causes of photophobia is going to be migraine. So as most of you know, migraine, it's a genetic neurological disorder that impacts about 14.7% of the world's population, which is about 1 billion people worldwide. And it's considered a leading cause of disability per the World Health Organization. And photophobia is, so as I mentioned, more than 80% of people with migraine experience light sensitivity. But what's even more interesting is about 40% of people with migraine experience constant light sensitivity, even when they're not having a migraine attack. So there was a Migraine in America symptom and treatment study that was performed in 2019, which was looking at migraine patients to see what their most bothersome migraine symptoms were. And this study surveyed over 6,000 migraine patients, and they found that more than 49% of the patients selected light sensitivity as their number one most bothersome symptom aside from head pain. And for reference, the next most bothersome symptom that was selected by these patients was nausea, which was selected by about 29% of patients.
That explains why you hear so many people with migraine pain say that they have to go in a dark room to help alleviate their symptoms. That makes sense.
Exactly. And that's what we say. Like most people, they'll hide in a dark room. The first thing they'll do, run for that dark room, pull down the blinds, really do anything to get away from that light.
Yes. And Andrea, you touched a little bit on this before, but how do the Avulux lenses differ from those other migraine glasses or lenses that are out on the market right now?
Yeah, so the Avulux lens is the only lens that has been clinically proven for people living with migraine and light sensitivity, and that's super important. The Avulux lens is backed by science, it's unique, and it's patented, which means that there is no other lens on the market that is going to be like Avulux. The Avulux lens absorbs more harmful light than FL41. So really, when you're looking at Avulux compared to other migraine and light sensitivity lenses, it's the only clinically proven lens. It's the only lens that has been backed by science. It's completely unique. It's patented. It's going to absorb more harmful light than any other lens that is available on the market. And it's going to do this without distorting the wearer's color perception, which is unlike a lot of lenses out there today, which do distort the wearer's color perception.
Right. That's something I wondered about, the color perception. And also, do people have to wear the lenses all day or just when they're having light sensitivity?
So people can really wear them for both situations. There's not really one right way to wear them. So for anybody who has chronic migraine or is very often or continuously light sensitive, we'd recommend that they wear their glasses full time. Now, if you're not wearing the lenses full time, we recommend that you wear them, of course, anytime that you're feeling light sensitivity. You should wear them anytime that you're going to be in front of a screen, especially if it's going to be extended screen time. You should wear the lenses at the first sign of a migraine attack or migraine aura. And it's super important that in this case, you would put the lenses on as soon as you feel that first symptom, because what most of us know is once that migraine attack has a chance to set in, it's going to be much, much more difficult to manage those symptoms. You should also wear them preventatively before any trigger activities. And then you should also wear them anytime that you're going to be under harsh lighting.
Okay. Is there an adjustment period when people first get the glasses? Do they need to take time to let their eyes adjust to the glasses? How does that work?
So generally, no, there really isn't going to be much of an adjustment period. As far as the color, you should get used to that pretty much immediately. It really isn't going to change your color perception. The one time, though, that we have seen when someone might need an adjustment period, if someone has been wearing a darker lens, like a sunglass lens indoors for a period of time, and they've become chronically dark adapted, they will have to take some time, and it will take a little bit of patience just trying to get themselves used to wearing a lighter lens indoors.
Okay. And can we wear the Avulux lenses inside and outdoors?
Yes, yes, you can. The lens is great for both indoors and outdoors. And when you wear the lens indoors, it will not cause you chronic dark adaptation.
That's wonderful because sometimes, there's specific ones for indoors that you can wear, and then you have to get another lens for outdoors. So that's great that you can do it for both.
Yeah, this question is more personal for me. So I have reading glasses, but not prescription. So, two questions. What about people with prescription lenses? And then what about people who just have reading glasses?
Sure, great question. So for people who wear prescription lenses specifically, those are available to customers in the US, Canada, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. So for customers that are in the US, they can purchase prescription lenses through Avulux.com and through Avulux authorized providers, which can be found through the store locator on Avulux.com. For customers in Canada, UK, Australia, and New Zealand, they can purchase prescription lenses through Avulux authorized providers, which are also found through the online store locator. As far as reading lenses, those are available through our sister site, axonoptics.com. Now, I will note with the reading glasses, they are still going to be a custom order, so we don't have ready stock readers available, so you will have to order them as you would a prescription lens. And for customers who are outside of the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, we have two solutions available for prescription wearers. The first would be our fit over frame, which is intended to fit right over top of your existing prescription glasses. And then we also have a clip-on option, which will allow you to place your prescription lenses into the acetate frame and then receive the benefits of Avulux through the clip-on which contains the Avulux lenses.
That's great news. That is really great news for me. So thank you for explaining that.
Of course.
And Andrea, what is your partnership with Vita, vestibular.org?
So Avulux is a proud partner of Veda, and we are excited to offer an exclusive Veda VIP member discount where you'll receive $25 off your purchase, and this can be accessed through an exclusive Veda VIP member discount link. And when this link is used, a portion of all sales will be donated back to Veda to support the incredible work that they're doing for vestibular disorders. And I also do want to mention, for anybody who is considering trying the Avulux lens, we do offer a 60-day return policy on most non-prescription lenses. So this would be on any ready stock frame that's available online. So anything that is non-custom and non-prescription, you have the opportunity to try that for 60 days for yourself to make sure that the lens does work well for you.
That is
That's
also
great.
good news. Yeah, because I do want to try them. And I was worried about, well, I just have reading glasses, but it sounds like there's a solution for that. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and so for anybody who is a prescription lens wearer who may not want to place the custom, who wants to try them before they place that custom order, the fit over is a great option to try. So this is eligible for those 60-day returns, and it will fit over most prescription lenses. And it's a very easy way to try and make sure that the lens works well for you. And we know that it's important for people to have that opportunity to try the lens because everybody does experience migraines so differently.
Yeah. Great,
Yes,
great
so
news.
true.
And Marissa, you are an Avulux wearer. Would you like to demonstrate your beautiful
Yes,
glasses?
I have my red ones here.
Oh, they're so cute. I love the red.
I really like these. And, I have been wearing them more when I become symptomatic, when I feel something coming on, or if I am experiencing actual headache pain. So I don't wear them all the time. I need to get better at using them probably more with screen time. But yes, I'm really enjoying them so much. And one thing that attracted me to your company was how your lenses specifically let in certain waves of green light. And I do light therapy, which is a green light that I look at. So I thought that for me would be better because I've tried some of the rose colored glasses and things, and other colors haven't worked for me. So I was happy to find that with the Avulux lenses.
Yeah, so the lenses, and I just kind of want to touch on the science here. So there has been a lot of research which specifically identified certain wavelengths of light that were shown to be harmful for people with migraine. So these wavelengths of light are the white, blue, amber, and red, and then the green light was found to be soothing. So what Avulux does, it absorbs up to 90% of that harmful blue light, and then it absorbs up to 97% of that harmful amber light, with allowing in up to 70% of that soothing green light. So the lens really does, it's more than just a tint. The lens is actually made by an injection molding, so you have the color throughout the matrix of the lens. So it really is, it's not the color that defines the way Avulux works, but it's actually the filtration properties of the lens itself, which is exactly why Avulux works in the way that it does.
Yes, and I love that they have so much science behind this. That's wonderful.
Yeah, well, and it was super important that, when Avulux set out to create the lens and really launch it in the market, that we followed not just the science, but also the proper regulatory pathways to introduce a lens that was truly clinically proven and backed by science. So people now no longer just had an anecdotal solution to look for. They actually had something with that research that had been proven.
Marissa, you look great in your lenses, and that just shows how many wonderful styles and colors you can choose from.
Yes, and mine are the Lilu style. And I was saying to Andrea earlier that I love that there's so many different styles to choose from, and they kind of go with the shape of your face, or, just kind of that. And Andrea, can you tell us which glasses you have that you use?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have two different pair. I have the Blee, which I love, and those are more of I say my relaxing glasses. They're also the ones that I'll wear outside of the house. And then I have a Stratus, which are one of our lightweight frames, and I wear those anytime I'm working on the computer. And those are super great, especially for computer work because they're really adjustable. They're very comfortable, very light, and really easy to wear all day.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you. I look forward to trying a pair now that I know that I can pair them with my reading prescription. That makes me happy. So I'm so excited to try them. And I will link in the description below where people can find the glasses, the Vita link, some additional information, the website, information from Vita. So check the link below. And if anyone has any comments or questions, feel free to put those in the comments and I will get them to Andrea. So thank you everyone for tuning in. And Andrea, thank you so much for being with us today.
Perfect. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for having me.
Andrea.
It was great to chat with you both.
Thank you so much.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.